Welcome to the best racing channel in the world. We got Bowman Gray Stadium racing coverage and the TCW and post race show. Burt Myers wins. Welcome to the Charlie Warren Network, the best racing channel in the world.
This is Burt Myers.
And this is Brandon Ward. You're watching the Charlie Warren Network.
Alright, so we're here with the new and improved, might as well say, number 04 car, Brandon Ward. And Brandon, back with the Smart Modified Tour, not at Little Rock because it's not finished, and you tested there a couple years ago, so just explain to fans what might be the difference between Little Rock and here at South Boston Speedway.
Well, Little Rock's going to be good, I think, when they get the service all finished up. You got to keep in mind that place has been sitting for a long time and really was just kind of designed for a testing facility for several years. So where the pavement had settled over the concrete corners, there was a pretty big transition there they're going to have to work on, along with getting the grandstands and all the facilities upfitted to run these races. So a lot of work has got to go on down there, which I think they've been working towards. So hopefully next year we'll be able to get down there. But no better place to come race than South Boston as far as the short track goes. So real happy that if we couldn't make it to Little Rock, we were able to bring the Smart Tour back here this year.
Right, and so since you race with the same team here for the Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic now, is there a possibility that we might see this paint scheme here for 2025 at Bowman Gray Stadium?
It's very possible. It's just something new that we did for the last few races of the year. Flip-flop some colors around. We're going to probably tweak on it a little bit in the off-season, but yeah, we're probably going to have something similar to this next year possibly. We'll see how some things goes with some sponsorships and some different things like that.
All right, since we're here at the famous and infamous South Boston, Brandon, I got to ask, man, you got your bologna burger yet?
I have not yet, but qualifying's over, and that's what I'm going to do while they're running these first couple of races here before we get started.
All right, so Brandon, take this time to thank your sponsors and everybody that's helped you out here for 2024.
Well, just thanks to Kevin Powell and this whole Kevin Powell racing team and all these guys, man. They do a great job. They work real hard. Coming off of a win for us at Caraway, it's the last Smart Tour race that we ran, was there few weeks back, so a lot of momentum coming into this race. Just can't thank KP Moto or KevinSaysYes.com, KPMoto.com, Q104, iHeartRadio, all the people that make this happen. We couldn't do it without them. Of course, Squeaky Clean and Molecule, Simpson, Stilo, everybody that comes together for this effort. Don and D Stone, Tim White, the whole group. Without them, we couldn't be here today.
All right, Brandon Ward looking for win number 2 here for the 2024 Smart Modified Tour season. Brandon, thanks for your time, man.
Yes, everybody. Thank you.
All right, so here with 4th generation Myers driver, Slate Myers. Slate, second Smart Modified Tour race ever here at South Boston Speedway. Man, how did it feel to run laps here at South Boston and even be on the pole there for a little bit?
Yeah, it was definitely, it's unbelievable. I mean, this place is bad fast. Just logging laps on iRacing for a while before we got here. So, I don't know, it's pretty good. It's fun, it's fast.
Yeah, Slate, so, I gotta ask you, I've asked you before and I know what you're gonna say, but I gotta ask for everybody here watching this, we're at the infamous South Boston Speedway. Have you got your bologna burger yet?
No, I have not. I don't like to eat on race day, so I'll wait till after the race. Maybe if I get a good finish, I might get 2, but we'll see. Yeah.
All right, Slate, take this time to thank all your sponsors and everybody that's helped you out here for 2024, man.
Yeah, I can't thank Ben Gable enough. I mean, I wouldn't be here without him. I mean, he's letting me drive his car. It's just unbelievable being able to drive for somebody else on their dime. But Bryson Brothers Aerial Solutions, they do a lot for us. Choice Automotive and Tire, Kerrigan Farms, and Sitco and Hustler. S&P Lemonade and Napa on Stratford Road. Who else am I missing? Oh, Caton. My boy Patrick Caton with Caton Electric. Check them out. I just said Choice. I know I'm missing some people, but I mean, MJ Graphics, I mean, it just keeps going on. I mean, I can't thank these guys enough. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. So thanks to everybody that contributed into my racing career. I just can't thank them enough.
All right, 4th generation driver Myers, family driver Slate Myers, looking for a win here at South Boston. Slate, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.
All right, so here with the good Lord, man, 3-time Smart Modified Touring champion. Don't even know what to call him at this point, but Burt Myers. Burt, man, you gotta get you a win here to advance to the Smart 3 at North Wilkesboro. Do you feel any extra added pressure to get the win here tonight?
I don't think so. I mean, if this was the second race of the year, our goal would be to win the race today. When it gets down to the end, do you maybe make a move or push a little harder? You might, just because of the urgency as far as that goes. But our goal is to come here to win today, so this is business as usual for us.
Yeah, Bert, how was it qualifying? Slate went to the pole there for a little bit, and he held it there for a little while. A few cars. I mean, just how did it feel there to see Slate just perform like that at a place like this?
We were pretty tickled. This is a tough place to get around, and there's some stout competition here, and he laid down a heck of a lap. He just got to be smart and be patient and just kind of maintain where he's at. And I told him that the key here is to race when it's time to race, to make sure you've got something left to race when it's time. So I'm really happy for him, and I'm 8th and he's 10th, so I'm hoping I can lead him to the front. We'll see.
That would be something. Myers to the front. So Bert, obviously at the infamous South Boston Speedway, have you got your bologna burger yet?
Not yet. I've got 2 races before ours, so I'll drink my energy drink and get me a bologna burger and be ready for this race.
All right, Bert, thank everybody that helps you out here for this race team.
First of all, these guys that come and put their effort in, and now we're bringing 2 cars. It's a family effort that we all just kind of chip in and do it for the love of the sport. But, you know, people like Citrus Safes and Peanut Patch and PSR Products, Choice Tire and Automotive, Buzzy Racing. I mean, I could go on. Greg Butcher, the NASCAR Institute, Bubba Speed Shop, Philip Smith. There's so many people that, you know, contribute so much to make us be able to get here. And my wife, she's standing here smiling at me, my wife. You know she's going to turn her back when you turn the camera that way. She hates the camera, but I said Choice Tire. I did say Choice Tire, I did. So there's just so many people, man. I could go on and on. You don't have time to stand here long enough for me to thank everybody that helps us, but no matter how big a part it is, every little bit helps.
All right, so 3-time Smart Modified champion Bert Myers looking for a win to have an opportunity to go for championship number 4. Bert Myers, thank you for your time, man.
Thanks, Charlie.
All right, so we're here with former Hickory Motor Speedway late model champion here, Landon Huffman. And Landon, just driving a modified, a little bit different here for this year. And just explain to the fans what the biggest difference is between a late model and one of these big old ground-pounded modifieds.
A whole lot of tire, a whole lot of tire and motor. I mean, they drive totally different. This has a spool rear end, so they're easy to drive on stickers. My problem has been figuring out how to make them fast at the end of the race. So I've gotten faster off the rip. We were good in practice today, 7th, and then got a little aggressive and overdrove qualifying. So we're starting somewhere in the middle, I think, about 18th or so. So it'll be a learning experience, but I like South Boston. I feel good here. You know, I ran good here in a late model stock car. So just taking each week in this thing and trying to learn and hopefully get where we can put some good runs together next year.
Yes, sir. And news came out that you had a full-time ride with the Z-Max Cars Tour.
Yep.
So it's going to be a little bit difficult, but are you planning on running any modified races here for Smart Modified Tour for 2025? And what's just your plans on that, man?
Hopefully all the, Lord willing, hopefully all the races that don't interfere with the Cars Tour, hopefully I'll be at. So there was a good chunk this year. I think it'll probably be anywhere from 6 to 10, something like that. So that's the plan. We've got Wilkesboro next week if the car doesn't get banged up tonight or today, and then we've got Caraway in the North-South Shootout. So we still got a few more this year, and then hopefully make some stops on the Smart Tour next year.
All right, Landon, since we're at the infamous South Boston Speedway, I got to ask you, man, you got your bologna burger yet?
Oh, I got one waiting on me in the trailer. As soon as this is over, I get to eat it. So.
All right. All right, and Landon, take this time to thank all your sponsors and everybody that helps you out.
Yeah, I just appreciate Justin Haney with Shamrock Motorsports giving me the opportunity to drive this modified. I mean, it's definitely a learning experience. He's trusting us with his equipment and his money and us trying to learn it. You know, we're fresh into it with a bunch of late model stock knowledge, so it's definitely a different animal. But thank you to Haney and High Rock Vodka, Foothills Brewing, everybody that helps us on this car. Just get to the racetrack. It's a team effort, and hopefully we can put on a good showing for him.
All right, Landon Huffman looking for a win here for the Smart Modified Tour here at South Boston Speedway. And be sure you check out Landon Huffman on YouTube. Landon, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, so we're here with, once again, the points leader here in the Smart Modified Tour powered by Pace-O-Matic, the kid, the teenager, Carson Lofton. Carson, not quite the start or the second half you would imagine after starting off that first half the way it was. Just describe maybe what maybe what's happened or something that's going on with this race team right now?
Well, we had a crew chief swap right after the beach double, and jumping in the middle of the year with a new crew chief is definitely not an easy task. But Jonathan Brown and all the guys, they've worked really hard to get this car back where we need to be, and I think tonight's gonna build some momentum going into Wilkesboro, hopefully. So we'll see what we got, and we'll see what we got.
Yeah, and talking about it, Carson, what would you say is probably the biggest step to take the next step and to get back to where you was earlier in the season in the first half?
To be honest with you, I think we can get back in victory lane tonight. I think our car is good enough. Hopefully everything falls our way and we can get this team back in victory lane and carry that momentum into next weekend, because that'll be a big.
All right, and Carson, since we're at the infamous and famous South Boston Speedway, I gotta ask you, have you got your bologna burger yet?
I knew that was coming. No, I'm not a bologna fan, but I gotta get around to try it. I haven't even tried one at Martinsville or a hot dog at Martinsville. I'm not a hot dog fan either. There's a lot of things. I'm really a picky eater, so I'll definitely get around and try one today.
All right, and Carson, take this time to thank everybody that's helped you out here for 2024, man.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank LeBlue Water, LNR Transmissions, Affordable Septic, QMF Metal Electric Solutions, Mighty Muscadine Grape Juice, 20's Competition Engines for the power under the hood. Just everybody that helps on this thing. My whole crew, they've been busting tail through a lot of adversity this year, so hopefully we can get us another win tonight.
All righty, Carson Lofton looking for another win here for 2024 and get back on track before the Smart 3 finale at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Carson, thanks for your time, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
If you haven't subscribed to Charlie Warren's YouTube videos, go ahead and do that now.